Hello and welcome to Visions of the Past, normally a podcast all about the lore of Assassin's Creed. I'm Andrew, and this is episode 106, and today we're going to be continuing our 2-year celebration. But before we get into that, let's first meet our players.
I am Jamie, known as Crimson Knight Gaming on Twitch, and I'm playing Kat Devlin.
That brings us to Jarrett.
Okay. Hi, my name is Jarrett from the Bleeding Effect podcast. I am playing historic character?
Modern day.
Modern day. I am playing Chase Bergeron.
Who got the 11?
I did.
That means you're next.
Yeah, that's good. Hi, I'm Kate. I go by Amit on every social media. And I'm going to play Mercutio Mark Vasari.
All right. And the 9?
Hi, everyone. My name is Nikhil Nagarajan. You can call me Nick. Again, my modern day is going to be even more tougher, so just go with Nick for now if you want to reach out to me personally. But I go by the Twitter handle Ikrake, and I do videos like parkour and Unity and stuff like that. Will be streaming on Twitch. Not will be. I used to be streaming on Twitch. What else? Yeah, my modern day character is Christophe de la Lorraine. You can call him Chris.
And that leaves us to our natural one.
Got it out of the way. Let's just put it there.
You hope.
Oh God, don't start. My dice have been misbehaving. But hello and happy time zone, everyone. My name is Louise. You'll probably recognize me as the Nerdy Archer, podcaster, new cosplayer, and I will be playing as the moody-esque archer, Cordelia Harmon.
The last we saw our characters, they were headed towards Rebecca's hut. It's been about 4 hours since the incident at the gate. And what is everyone doing?
I'm going to offer everybody some
I am
beverages
huddling.
because, like, technically this is my home, but also it's not, but it is. So
I request Rebecca and to check whether it is poisoned or
poison?
not.
What poison? Why would I poison you guys? I have no reason to poison you guys.
Haven't you heard that the well in Jerusalem is
Oh.
poisoned?
Well, then probably not.
And,
Probably no drinks then. And I just like put the water away.
On the ground. Oh, well, yeet.
Okay, just so you know, that saved my spell slot.
Ooh, that's a good question. And is there like a local? Are there vineyards inside Jerusalem? Because the water is poisoned, but would the wine be?
Inside the
probably not
walls?
inside the
I don't
walls.
think so.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't come out of a fountain like, you know.
They don't have.
No,
like,
because they would have had all
not a
of
vineyard,
that
but,
outside of the city. That would have been one of the things they destroyed when they retreated behind the walls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then what about the like just a wine cellar then? I mean, this hut doesn't.
I mean,
have
if
one,
you guys
but-
want
I mean,
steal
I
them.
could
looking for
see...
something to drink around this place that's not
Oh,
water.
wait. Can I use a history
I
check?
feel like there's.
Can I use a history?
Go ahead.
Can I use a history check on a nearby church? If it works, then
No.
you guys can figure what I'm gonna do.
One of the things that you noticed on the way through the Christian quarter was that it was pretty desolate. There wasn't anybody around.
It's 6. Do I get anything? Do I do anything about the church?
Which church?
The closest one would be the Saint of what is it?
Church of St. John?
Yeah.
Okay.
Church of Saint John.
You find one bottle of red. It just
I'll go
looks old and dusty, and you really can't read the labels.
But I know it is wine because French.
We're not playing stereotypes here.
But really, come on. It is. They do know their wine pretty well, so I know it's wine, and I bring it back.
It's funny. That's a universal concept.
Okay, so how would getting drunk work in this machine?
Well, if
It's only one sip. I don't think you're going to go like, hey, let's party.
I mean,
it's one bottle. I don't think so.
If you're coping with the shock, you might.
Yeah,
take a little more
if
than
we're
just a
if we're
sip.
doing the whole
Mhm.
we're not feeling hungry, we don't feel when our simulation characters feel hungry, and we don't feel when we feel hungry, then we probably wouldn't even notice food or drink either.
Probably.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay.
Okay, then because I'm going to pretend that I'm going to drink it because I don't feel anything, and I start taking a shot, and I give it to everybody else because
A
I'm a
shot
noble.
of
And
wine.
I shot a shot
basically-
of church wine.
Basically, it's the
Yeah.
most disappointing grape
How does
juice
that make
ever.
it better?
Mhm. But
I'm
I
gonna
wouldn't
be a
know.
snob.
I wouldn't know because it's a simulation.
Yeah,
be a
that's the
snob
question.
for
How's
just for
Cordelia
fun.
dealing with this?
That's you.
Like- Because
Well,
that's the first time she's ever killed a person.
okay, let's. If that's going to be her first time, let's do a nature check.
Okay. Using her stats and not Matilda's.
Yes.
Okay. Nature. Oh, I love it. +0.
11.
I got a 6.
Oh, yeah, she's not doing good.
Yeah.
Let's
I
see, what's the
yeah,
best
I
way
agree
to
with
describe this? I wouldn't say she's not able to do anything, but she's pretty distraught. She's on the verge of tears, kind of trembling.
Do I have a handkerchief
The
or
hood's
a
up.
piece of cloth?
The hood's just up. Just like, I'm not crying. No.
Somebody
As
give her
I-
a drink.
As I give her the wine cup, I inquire her, is this your first time in the simulation?
sips the wine, just like. She's not. If she's that distraught, she's not going to speak, I suppose.
Yeah.
So she's going to sit there and hold that cup like the little sad gremlin in the corner.
So, about this church, is there anything that can be looted?
No,
I don't think so. It was
no, you don't
ransacked.
see
Oh, I didn't
anything
do it. I
that's.
didn't do that. Yeah, I didn't do a perception check. Yeah, my bad.
And I mean, we're
Just
not
asking.
even really at.
Yeah, you don't necessarily
Anymore.
see anything because the Christian quarter has been deserted for weeks.
Okay.
I feel like
Good to
anything
know.
that could be salvaged and of value would have either been looted.
Yeah, they would have
already, or
salvaged.
Rebecca would have hoarded it away.
Right.
Fair enough.
I'm also gonna take this time to say Yorgos is kind of mission ready and kind of interested in the whereabouts of the True Cross and wants to know if Rebecca has any intel on that.
Yeah, I think it's time to sit down and talk about what we are going to do here and where is this.
Then my
thing.
character starts speaking out. Yes, I need the
Actually, yes.
cross." Yeah.
And both Chase and Yorgos, both modern day and the historic character, are both kind of driven towards that goal. So that's why I'm extra pushy about let's hear about that cross. How's that?
Yeah,
going?
where.
Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna do
Right.
I would like to do a investigation check, see if I can't find where Rebecca keeps her sensitive documents and the like. See if she's got any kind of
Okay.
intel stored away about what they're looking for. All right, investigation. That's a 19. Oh, wrong character.
You find about 6 documents that are written either in Arabic or Latin, but you can tell by the photos or the drawings that one
I take the nearest parchment that looks like Latin because it'll be familiar to me being a noble.
Yeah, I think most of us would have like a cursory knowledge of Latin or Greek, depending on which side of the
Could I
Mediterranean
roll
we
a
would be
history
born.
check to kind of commune
I'll
with
probably learn Latin
Rebecca
because
and because I bet Rebecca speaks those languages. Could I like commune with her in order to? Okay.
Yeah, you can roll a history check for that.
would I do the same because I'm still using Latin as the base?
If that is what you want to do, yes. If you, every historical character can read these languages, but the modern day characters can't.
Right.
So if you want to
I'll
try to
go.
read it, we need a history
That
check.
would be a
Okay, let's see.
19.
17.
Wait, nope. Sorry, math. 20. 30, 20.
Okay.
Look at
For
my
me,
sexy
17.
18.
And what was the other one?
17.
Okay. So each of you will do a +2 on
Is it
exposure.
for every successful?
And
is
what
the
you
exposure for every
can-
successful history check? Because I've done several that I was successful on, and I only have 1 + 2 that you mentioned.
Well, there were a few of them that was based on Cat's
True.
history, like the murder and stuff. So that was based on Cat's experiences,
True.
not
There was
Rebecca's.
I feel like I've asked at this point for 3 history checks, I think.
There
Yeah.
was one about the bird,
And then there was finding my way.
and I thought you took
to
a
the
plus.
thing.
Oh yeah, I told you. I tied
Okay.
that all together. That was a
And
+2.
then, okay, so yeah, that was
thought.
+2 there. I thought there was another one. In
So you
between.
should be at plus. There was the bird
Okay.
and the directions. Everything else was
Okay.
through Cat.
Okay. So I only have the 2 then. At a
So
+4.
this should put you at.
Okay. I mean, I'll take 6.
Yeah,
I'm
4.
fine with either. But
Okay.
Until you know what the
I
consequences
mean,
are.
as a player, I am one of those people that's like, yes, give me the consequences. Hit me.
So what you can tell from these pieces of parchment and vellum that there was at one time a large cross that was gold and shiny, and that it hung Jesus of Lazarus. That cross over time was broken down into multiple pieces, and one of those pieces is now being stored in Al-Qaza Mosque.
Check.
Grifting. It's in the southeastern corner.
That's
It's like where the walls of the walled part of the Muslim quarters meet with the Jewish quarter.
Yeah, pretty close.
great.
Yeah.
I'll take
The
It's behind the
Al-Aqsa
secondary
Mosque?
wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Al-Aqsa. Yeah, it is.
Isn't that
It's not the
The
Dome of the
opposite
Rock, but it's like
It's not the Dome
Right,
of the Rock.
yeah,
It's
is-
next door.
yeah.
I tried to search for intels around the Jewish quarter of the Al Aqsa Mosque. Aqsa, sorry.
What you can, don't worry about rolling for this one. What you can tell is that mosque in particular isn't technically inside the Jewish quarter.
Mhm.
It's
It's
inside.
in the old city.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I'm
Mhm.
trying to see if there's any broken walls or something of the sort. Like
There's no
some-
intel on any broken walls.
Okay. So I'll leave that aside. Okay.
I do wonder if instead of going in the walls, there was a way to go under the walls.
Oh,
There must be a sewage, right?
that's a good
Absolutely
point.
not.
Somewhere near the dung gate. Oh, appropriately named.
The aptly named Dung Gate.
Okay, any quest near the dung gate for us to pretend to be quest, takers, and then see if we can recon the area.
You can go there, look around for a bit.
Okay. What do you guys think about it?
Go into the sewers.
Well, I mean, if it's a walled up place and there are ways to go out and in that are clear, then there must be a way to get out without being seen. Because if you want to be walled up in there, then you need to have an escape route, right?
Right.
You would
Right?
think.
Yeah.
You'd assume, unless you do like,
But we are
those
prohibited
others
to
in Masada.
enter. We are prohibited to enter the Muslim Quarter, especially with my outfit. So I may have to switch my outfit. I think
And
I'll take a small trip towards the entrance of the new gate from the dead guard that was there. Take his outfit and replace mine for the time being, because it's still hidden, right?
Yeah,
One of the bodies should
we
be
hit
in
all the
some form.
bodies.
fair enough.
I did state.
Yeah.
I
So
did.
I'll
State
go
Going to
take
be-
So
Wait.
you're going to go back to the new gate?
I would say that we
Yeah, I'm
did
just going
that.
for
That
a
we would
temporary
have done
walk around
that
to the new gate.
before we left for Rebecca. Like grab disguises as needed. I would have said.
Oh, then I'll take the first disguise because I can't wear
Yeah, I'd
my
be
noble
okay with that.
outfit. Yeah, I can't hold the noble outfit. Inside the Muslim Quarter.
Okay.
Oh, this is not gonna go well because I don't know how to speak their language. So yeah, this is gonna be great for deception.
I'll probably be the one to do the.
You kind of hear
Okay.
this in the background. And you
Christmas.
know that the bodies that you left on the ramparts were found.
Ouch.
Oh shit.
They have no way
Well,
to trace
fuck.
it to us. Don't worry.
Okay, we're. Yeah. So
Yeah,
we
but now
have-
vigilance.
Okay, I guess we do a long rest because right now we just have to wait out till the.
I'm going
alarm is
to mask up in the like I'm gonna
Fast forward to a
I'm
recent
gonna
memory.
dress up as a member of the Muslim Quarter. So like put on
Okay.
yeah.
Burqas,
And
yeah.
then covering also covering my face. And
Yeah, that's essentially a burqa. It's a burqa.
yeah, sorry, I couldn't think of the word. I'm distracted by the picture sent in the Discord.
Yeah. Yeah, to show you what we're dealing with.
Okay.
Hmm.
Right.
Yeah, that's actually the way that's photographed. Looks like it's in the same direction of the map that we're working with.
Yes, indeed.
And yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna just like essentially disguise myself and then slip out and just double check that what the gossip is going around about the alarm that was raised.
Okay.
I take my time in disguising myself, and since alarm is still ringing outside, I just lay in quarters, not going out.
All right. So is anybody going to disguise up and go with Rebecca?
I'm not a local. I do look white, and so
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Also, like ostensibly a female.
Yeah.
So are you staying around the Christian Quarter, or are you going to the Muslim Quarter?
Rebecca, since we've spoken to Canon that Rebecca's hut is probably near the convergence of all the quarters, I would dip into the Muslim Quarter.
Yep.
And just kind of gossip around a little bit and see what I could glean about the alarm that was raised.
Well, what you can tell is the patrols are a little bit more frequent. They're a little bit bigger. That's what you can tell, like just stepping outside your door. If you want to have a conversation with one of these guards, we can start that
Okay.
conversation.
Yeah, sure. Speaking, I'm assuming that the with the +4 exposure, I just know the language now. Okay. So I'm going to
Yes.
speak in whatever local language would be appropriate and address the guard formally and respectfully.
And he just kind of, I had a name for this one. Let me look for
The
it.
quandary of every dungeon master.
Yeah. They just kind of look at you and just, what do you want? Can't you see the alarm bell
I'm
is
just
ringing?
inquiring after my husband, sir. He was on guard duty today, and I want to make sure that he's okay.
Do you know where his orders were?
He did not say, and so I just am curious where.
Well, since you do not know, and since you know we're under siege, he's probably dead if he was in the Christian quarter.
Okay. Thank you.
And then behind him, you just hear this one kind of archer going, hey, we need to keep walking. Shut up. We have civilians to take care of too. And they just start walking on.
For
and
some
you
reason, I hear the New York, hey, I'm walking over here, thinking. Oh.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
They just kind of, you hear that group still bickering, and the leader just says, look, Isra, you have to back off. We're under siege. We must keep our Muslim brothers safe.
I just kind of nod and back away. All right.
Okay.
So as they're leaving, do they seem to be focusing on, like, do they seem to be heading into the Christian quarter to be looking, to be searching?
That group looks to be like they are starting a sweep of the Christian quarter.
So then it'll take. They'll probably start with military. With my military experience, would I be able to assume that they would start at the location of the found bodies and then do search patterns out from there?
If that was the same, that is what Cat would do. That doesn't necessarily mean that's
True.
what these people are going to do.
Okay.
But it makes the most sense.
So assuming that is because that is what makes the most sense to Kat, that is what she'll assume that they're going to do, and then probably calculate that we have maybe a few hours depending on how thorough and rushed they act. So I'm going to go back to the hut and basically catch everybody up and be like, hey, so let's we're on a clock. They'll come and check this place eventually. In probably a couple of hours, and then they'll move on to the other quarters.
I prep up the disguise that I'm having, and I'll be ready. Since I'm wearing the God Soldier, it'll be easy for me to equip my shield and the sword. I pretend to be a male.
Are you still wearing the chainmail?
Yeah, I think so. Because I don't think that they didn't have like, I wear the disguise over the chainmail.
Okay.
Oh, I have an idea. You could do, like, I think I've seen in a movie, and literally find like a wheelbarrow and put your armor and everything in that and cover it, and then just wear your disguise as you're walking it over towards the wall. Maybe they won't look in the bucket. Maybe they won't look in the wheelbarrow. Would that work?
I'm still a female, right? If it was a male, it would have been easier. But I'm still disguising as a male, so it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, cover your face. And don't speak.
That's fair. Okay, I'll do it.
Cool.
We still need to figure out how to get, in the quarter and then past the wall and then inside the mosque. So there is that.
I give a suggestion that there is a contact of mine in Zion Gate, that is the south of the Armenian Quarter. Shall we proceed there first to just inquire if we could make our move there and then proceed towards the Jewish Quarter?
Before you leave, is anyone else going to put on a disguise or anything?
Am I wearing any ostensibly crusade symbols?
Not in your disguise.
Okay, excellent. So no, so I'm fine.
The only thing that you refuse to take off is a ring with a very what's the word I'm looking for? Discreet serpent.
Okay, that's fine.
In my case, I'll be having the holy symbol on my finger.
Ooh, can I hang the ring around my neck?
No.
Okay, fair.
Okay. We'll start proceeding.
Yeah, I'm not sure that.
Yeah, I
Benny's
don't know how
disguise.
well Cordelia's disguised, but because she's just in leathers. She's just in like what a hunter would wear, or like an archer.
And her name's Matilda.
Matilda, yeah, not Cordelia.
But no, you're pointing out you are clearly a woman.
That is true.
You could wear a burqa too and walk around.
dilemma? Oh, okay.
Can I not just pretend to be a guy?
You can try.
Yeah.
I think that could work. Just because, like, if depending on the crop of your hair, and then people might not be looking too closely, and if you're like,
If you're wearing a hood, if you're wearing like male clothes.
Yeah, if she's wearing the hood.
Yeah.
I also dye my hair.
Also, may I point out that like Christian women would also cover their heads. Like that's not just like a Muslim and Jewish thing. Like Christian women would also cover their heads. So we're not talking about like burqas at this time in history.
Well, I'm thinking like Arya Stark, like she had to cut her hair short and kind of do like the breast binding and everything, like the guy said, just for her safety, so she wouldn't be raped by.
I'm actually fine with the color
soldiers, so.
because it's not blonde; it's in burgundy color. So yeah, it's fine for me.
Okay.
I mean, if anyone wants to get a haircut, we have plenty of weapons.
Right.
Okay. Okay. So. Are you guys headed straight towards the walls, or are you going to search the Jewish quarter?
I was thinking of going towards the Armenian quarter because I have a contact on this Zion Gate.
At the Zion Gate. Okay. Should we perhaps proceed in like back alleys and everything else and avoid the guards?
Yeah, I was thinking of the Armenian side because they wouldn't go to the Christian then come directly to the Armenian side, right?
I don't know. I'm not from the city.
Oh, where's Rebecca?
Rebecca wouldn't necessarily know either. Not with I
mean, if you have a contact at the Zion Gate, we need to go there, but like discreetly, quietly.
I wouldn't necessarily know.
Okay, we start checking out the Zion Gate, just investigating. If we can't proceed, then we go directly towards the Al-Aqsa. It's really hard. Al-Aqsa Mosque.
I know.
Okay. Quick question. I mean, even though people in different quarters are from different religious backgrounds and everything, could they not move freely within the other quarters? Would they be stopped and questioned if they decided to go from, like, let's say, the Jewish quarter into the Armenian?
I think with the city under siege, yes.
Okay, so you do have to kind of change headgear every quarter you go into.
Not
I mean, that is assuming you have different headgear. Like, I think we're like imagining these people to be too different from what they really were. Like, it was a big mix. So yeah. I don't think that you would be like, oh, you're wearing that particular color or that particular thing, so you are one of those, unless it's like something very specific.
My
I-
assumption
Okay.
with the fact that the warning bells has gone off and the city is under
Is that
siege.
everyone is gonna be
Yeah,
holed
it's
up.
like if
Yeah.
you run into guards, you're
Mhm.
getting questioned no matter what.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna get prepped for a fight regardless. So I'll start moving towards the Armenian quarter.
Also, sorry, can I just? I'm not sure if this is okay. I just wanted to. I'm picturing Yorgos's armor to look pretty much like what Basim's looks like in Valhalla.
I'll
So I'm
try.
pretty much assuming he's dressed like that. Basim. I think that's pretty practical and it's pretty inconspicuous, kind of maybe.
Yeah. Also, like you can throw a cloak on top of it and just
Yeah.
and just go around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for the most part, I think I'll be okay with that.
So yeah, we're
'Cause-
proceeding towards the Zion Gate, and is there any checks that we have to do as a group to make sure we don't get questioned?
Yeah, I would be trying to lead them
Let's-
like around, like if I need to commune with my ancestor for this, I will happily do so. But I would be trying to lead them through like back alleyways to the.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I'll do a history check on that because I believe the first check for direction was the
Yeah.
main paths
Mhm.
to get to the new gate. So to get to the Zion Gate, go ahead and give me another one.
And it would be back paths and stuff because previously it was the fastest thing, whereas this is the safest
Right.
thing. All right, so roll
Yes.
history. That would be a 21. Damn, I'm doing really well.
Nice.
Perfect. You're
My
rolling
dice
pretty
love
well
me
today.
Shh.
So happy for you with my ones.
Shh, I'm
No
trying
tea, no
very
shade.
hard. I'm
Now
trying
you're
very
thirsty.
hard.
You're
I'm
thirsted.
waiting.
They can
very
hear
hard
you,
to
they
talk
can
to them
hear
so
you.
that I'll take the bad luck from you.
But we'll
I'm
get
kind of
affected by
waiting
it.
for a Christian Bale moment. Oh, good for you.
Oh, bless your heart.
Right. I think we got the back gate of the. I think we reached.
All right,
Zion
and I'm
Gate.
assuming
Yeah.
I take another exposure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't. Yeah, take a +2.
Is there a cap I need to be
Yeah,
worried
you get
about?
to the
Am I
gate without
approaching,
an
like,
issue.
a 10 cap or something?
Yeah, you're not. I wouldn't
Okay.
worry about a cap yet.
So it's less of a cap and more of just
it
the
not
amount
right?
matters. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So
It's something we need
it's
to be worried about when we leave the
yeah,
animals.
and it's the difference between going and gaining some skills from your ancestor and not being able to distinguish between your reality and theirs
Fair.
outside of the
Jesus.
machine.
Oh boy.
Wow. Oh boy.
Okay. So
I'm
we
the only
reached
one
the
who
Zion
doesn't
Gate.
have that at the moment.
Do we see any guards at the Zion Gate?
Give me an investigation check.
Anyone can help me with it because I'm
I'll
not sure if
assist
I
in that.
roll.
That's a thing I would keep an eye that I would
13.
help with. So if I assist, would that give
Yeah.
them advantage?
For me, I'm at 13. Yeah.
Sure.
So roll again and take the higher of the two numbers. Yeah.
Oh, for me? Okay, hold on.
Mhm.
Oh, same roll.
The same roll.
Wow.
Okay.
Consistency.
Yeah. 13.
So the only thing that you see is the same amount of guards at this gate that you saw at the new gate.
So same 3 at the ramparts and 2 below.
That you see.
Mm-hmm. I sort of give a signal to the one at the end with the covert languages of the French symbols by showing the middle finger. Because I don't know what else they would do.
Oh no.
Well, the
Oh,
ones
Lord.
that you see are looking out towards Raymond of St. Grimes at his army, because you can see through the gate that there's another large Crusader force.
Right. That's what I was aiming for. I'm hoping they would get. I would get their attention.
You're hoping to get the Crusaders' attention?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. No. Just no.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
God damn it. So that means we can't get closer. So what do you guys think? Do we take on the guards here or do we proceed?
I mean, who's your contact?
Well, I do have the insignia of the Crusaders, that is the holy symbol, so I can reach out to them for support.
That was the plan.
Why
Wow.
were we heading down to the Zion Gate
Oh,
again?
we're screwed.
For the contact who's apparently on the other side of the gate.
Right. That would be, Raymond.
So,
Yeah, well, too late.
Too late. Okay, then we can proceed to Jewish quarter if it is not suitable.
Yeah, because I'm wondering, like, if they know that, well, the city's on alert and under lockdown, are they going to start their attack? Like, they're under siege, but are they going to start, like, re-attacking the gate if they know that the defenses are being bolstered? They're probably, even if they saw you, they're going to be like, no, dude, not now. Like, shut up.
Yeah, probably. Look, I'm dumb, so I'm doing this anyway, so it's fine.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, I give zero fucks for what's happening around, so yeah. But yeah, I proceed towards the Jewish quarter after consulting with you guys. So yeah. I mean, I proceed with Rebecca because Rebecca knows the Jewish quarter now. So Rebecca, guide us.
I'm
I'll
following
lead
along.
to, since we're done here, I'm going to move us on to towards where we need to go for the objective.
Yeah, we need to find a way into those internal walls, and then in the mosque.
Once we reach near the Jewish quarter, I want to do another investigation check. If anyone can assist me for any sewage lines.
Well, I was going to, once we get close to the walls, I was going to try to gather information from the locals for any potential ways in.
Yes.
So if anybody wants to help me with that, while someone else helps with the searching for sewage lines, and maybe just in general breaks in the wall and things like that.
Can either do
eavesdropping,
and to answer the question about how you do that, generally you just say, "I'll help with that," and that means that gives the person who asked for help advantage on their roll.
Okay, I'll help with looking for ways in.
Right. So it gives them an advantage on their roll, but like by how much,
it gives
like
advantages.
Number,
it gives you
like
a second D20 to roll, and then you take the higher of the two numbers.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and roll for that.
So what are you doing?
I think we're doing two different things.
Right, but is he searching the wall or for?
Two different
we're doing
things.
two different
Right.
things. There's people who are helping me by gathering information about potential ways in from the locals, and then I think there's a group that's looking for physical breaks in the walls or like sewage lines or something like that, potential like weaknesses in the wall.
Okay.
Okay, so
I've heard tales of Jewish merchants, so I'll try to reach to the nearby merchant and try to persuade them.
Are they all holed up in the houses? Like, do we have to just go bang
how
on
would you
doors?
like us to do this?
Let's first look for weaknesses. The obvious.
So who's
I'm
really
helping.
helming that role for the physical weaknesses
I already
in the
rolled.
walls?
Do I cancel that?
What stat would you like them to roll for that?
Right.
Would it be perception? All right.
Perception.
So out of the group who
yeah.
wanted to look for the physical defects in the walls and potential ways to just slip in, would whoever wants to use their perception score for that?
I can help. I'm not a very perceptive character.
Okay, so whoever decides to make that roll would take.
Okay, so if
would roll
couldn't
two
reach the
d20s and take the higher of the roll, and then add your perception modifier.
Yep.
Do you want
Yes.
me to do it? Want me to do it?
Sure.
Okay. Are you assisting me?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, okay. And perception, right?
Yep.
16.
Okay. So you don't see any like physical breaks or deterioration in the wall. But what you do see is that the archers on the top of the wall seem farther spread out than what they were at the new gate, the Zion gate. So it looks like the archers that were originally stationed there had gone out to help reinforce the outer gates.
Okay. Cool.
What are we doing next?
I have a plan forming, but I want to finish what I was doing about gathering information from the locals. So what would you like me to roll for that? Was somebody helping me with that?
Yeah, I was gonna.
I can help.
Let's do intimidation.
Persuasion, right?
Let's
Persuasion.
do.
Would it be?
Yeah, let's do
Could I
persuasion.
argue for deception?
Hey, Chuchi.
Okay.
Yeah, I suppose you could.
Because I would be pretending to be a local as well, of the district and of the quarter. So, which I am not. So, I mean, I'm a local, but I'm not of this quarter.
I'm still
All right,
supporting.
so I'm going to roll at advantage.
So can.
And that is, thank God for the advantage, because one of those was a natural 1.
Ooh.
Yes. Thank
They
goodness.
didn't like that either.
The deception is a +7, so that's over 20. 22 specifically.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
So let's have that conversation.
Let's say probably. I'm probably looking for someone like a. I guess merchants might be the most talkative. I'm good. Since we're in the Jewish quarter, I will have swapped from a more you said it would be the same. Would it be the same kind of like head covering type stuff, or would it be slight differences?
I don't think
so. Then
there's
no need for me to like actually swap my actual appearance there. Okay, disguise is disguise. No. Okay, so then I'll just talk to like a merchant or something like that, someone who would potentially be willing to chat to a random person on the street, obviously.
Okay.
Someone who I could potentially reason, actually. Yeah, are there like groups of like maybe, how in Assassin's Creed they have like groups of monks? Are there anybody like that?
I would say based on where you are, which if you're looking at your map, you're kind of a little bit on the south side of that black line that goes to the top of the Jewish quarter. So I would say you're off the main street, you're kind of in the back alley, and there's just a merchant there with, well, it's a ramshackle stall. There isn't much of anything on there because these guys have been under siege for like 2 weeks.
Probably a little putrid.
And he just kind of looks, and you can tell he looks depressed.
Oh.
That's
having a rough day there.
Rough day, rough 2 weeks since the Christians came and everybody else has been conscripted to protect the city. I just had to chase out one of my best friends who happened to be a Christian because he was a Christian.
That's rough, buddy.
Resist the urge to clear my throat.
But the
what just happened to your voice?
What?
That's weird. Whatever. Do you want to buy anything that's on this table, or what's up?
Do you have any I'm actually going to be entertaining some surprisingly well-to-do individuals, and I was just wondering if you might know something that like there's a gathering that I'm essentially
This is
hosting
going very well.
in the what do we know what the name of that district is where the
Oh, no.
mosque is? Like, do I know what that actually is called in there?
It's Muslim district. It's a Muslim.
Right, but does it
It's
does
part of
that
the
specific
Muslim
section
district.
where the mosque is have a specific name to it?
No.
One question. 1 minute.
I don't
We
think
can
so.
check.
I don't know. I love the story that we're going with, that we're
Right?
entertaining someone in the middle of a siege.
I mean, it's the place with the temple. It's
Moria.
Okay.
It's the Moria grounds.
Yeah.
So, yeah, because my brain is apparently not working very well. In summary, I'm going to weave this story about how we have we're entertaining where there's basically a party of sorts, of like kind of like a religious function that I'm
I'm not
wanting to
criticizing.
provide.
I love it.
I pretend
Yeah.
to do a dance movement because I'm supporting him.
Yeah.
So given the
I
advantage,
was gonna say,
so I'm gonna pretend to be a dancer.
Yorgos has covered his face in the background because he's laughing so hard.
So-
not to be seen.
The merchant just looks at you and goes, "Who's going to be there? Is
And-
Iftikhar going to be there?"
And I'm going to pretend I'm behind him as a dancer because I'm supporting him in the role. So he's dancing.
Thank goodness I'm not seeing any of this.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, we're not. We're like
Internally, Kat is panicking because this is not Kat's forte.
I'm doing one of those Fortnite swirls, whatever.
Oh goodness, I could just see this random crusader doing the
Kat
floss.
is trying so hard just to not be like, don't shove the knife in their neck. Don't shove the knife in their neck. Don't shove the knife in their neck. And it's just like, okay, you did ask, you said you had him ask who was going to be there?
I asked if Iftikhar was going to be there.
Sure. Yes. Yeah. He RSVP'd that he was coming,
He
but
just-
you know, it's
He just kind of looks shocked and goes, "I don't know what RSVP, whatever that means." But he goes behind this curtain that he's got hidden, and he brings out this big bottle of wine. He goes, "This I've been saving, very special occasion. 300 ducats."
I keep looking at it like hungrily as much as I can. But I stay back because it is a troll.
you said 300 ducats. Would you know, I bet it's the best wine available, but the real problem I keep running into is when I go in to help set up, the guards keep turning me away. Like they refuse to believe that that I'm part of this function inside. It's really been annoying me. I was wondering if, like, I will absolutely buy this wine from you, but I was hoping that maybe you could help me figure out, like, do you know of any, like, anything that could get me past those annoying guards?
Give me a persuasion
Could I
check.
argue deception?
I can support.
Okay.
You could argue.
Deception, because I am absolutely
I'm still
lying
gonna
about
support.
about all of this story.
I'm still dancing behind, so I'm still supporting.
Yorgos, I'm there. I'm like laughing so hard that I'm shaking, so it looks like I'm crying. Like
That we're
with
being
grief,
prevented
but I'm
from
just,
going
like,
into this
I'm
amazing
just
Amazing.
doing
thing.
Fortnite dances because I'm still in simulation. I'm still in simulation, right? So I'm just the only dance moves that I know because the geek I am is Fortnite dances, and I'm trying to do those.
So I have advantage
Oh
because I'm
my
being helped,
God.
right?
Dabbing.
Twerking.
Dungeon Master?
No.
I'm trying to work.
I
What was your
was
roll?
saying I have
Incapacitated.
advantage because they're helping me, right? Or at this point, is with the dancing, are they giving me disadvantage?
Yes, I'll give you that.
Um,
Yeah.
As much as I
Okay,
can.
so that
You got this.
is
I believe in your
a
deception skills.
26. I rolled a 19.
Yes. The twerking works.
If I'm correct, I need to roll a d22, correct?
No, you don't have to.
No, you don't have to worry about it.
No, I don't? Okay. I thought
No,
it was
generally
for a support
generally
thing.
how
So-
helping
No,
works
no,
is
no,
it just
no,
gives
I
the
do
person who's
supporting.
leading the thing advantage.
Oh, so we don't have to roll
Yeah,
dice. It's
you
just us
saying
being
I'm
there is
helping.
enough.
Yeah.
So the merchant just kind of looks at you and go, "Where's this party being? Where are you doing this?"
We're gathering outside of the Al-Aqsa Mosque.
All right. Well, I have a friend guarding that southern gate at the northern part of the Jewish quarter, and I'll go with you, and I'll see if we can't straighten it out. But 400 ducats now.
Would he settle for an invite? You know,
The party
the
that's
party,
not actually
because
happening.
it's been a rough 2 weeks.
I would
He
like
wants
to meet
like-
the governor. Yes.
Oh.
Okay. Done.
I stop twerking and I'd be ready.
I like lean over to Rebecca and I whisper, like, once we get there, I'll deal with him later. Just don't worry about it. You can come
Meanwhile,
along for
Cat
now.
inside is going.
Like very
Most of these
sinisterly.
people have not killed, have only killed for the first time earlier today. I'm going to have to be the one to kill this random innocent merchant. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Okay. Let's go. Thank you so much.
Do I have that right? I think I have that right. It's me. The person doing the persuading to the merchant is
Yes.
Rebecca, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then we have, of course, Nick there. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Just supporting as much as I can.
Yeah.
So are you just trying to mentally picture who's talking and who's in the back dancing?
I'm just making sure I have the right team members because I was like, I definitely want to make it clear that I'm whispering to Rebecca that we're going to deal with the merchant when it comes to that. Like right now, it's helping us get out of paying for something. So
Okay.
we'll cross
And
that when it comes to it.
So
inside
he
my
takes
head,
you
inside of Kat's head. She's absolutely going, yeah, I'm totally gonna have to kill this guy now. Oh, this merchant now. This poor merchant. Okay.
So he takes you to this gate, and the ones who were searching manually for a way in notice that the group is coming up with a merchant to the gate and joins. So at the gate, the merchant's holding this bottle of wine, and he's talking to this merchant, but you really can't hear what's being said. The guard's just kind of constantly side-eyeing you guys, and he's just kind of confused because he heard nothing about a party. So what I want to do is I want everyone to, let's see, what's a good one here? Let's everyone roll for deception.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Ooh.
17. 17 on my set.
D20 plus 1.
I mean, I'm not very deceptive.
Natural 20.
Ooh.
So
Ooh.
27.
3.
Sheesh.
Jesus Christ.
If I rolled a
It's
3, what
3
does that
plus.
do?
Oh,
It's
we'll
3
get
plus
there.
your charisma modifier. Oh
No, it was 2 plus 1.
Oh.
Oh! Oh!
No.
It can
Oh,
get
no.
worse.
Man, yeah.
It can get worse.
Oh my god.
And you know what? It got worse.
It got worse. She got a nat
Oh,
one.
shit.
Yeah. Did you also get a nat one?
Oh my god.
What
That's
you
it.
see is this guard just kind of get really confused, and he punches the merchant in the
Oh.
face, takes the bottle of
that
wine,
happened fast.
sets it behind him, and then shoots an arrow at Cords.
What?
Oh no.
Even though I got a
Initiative,
natural
I'm
20?
going to-
After this attack, what is your AC?
Me?
Yeah.
13.
Ooh, he's gonna hit you.
Oh shite.
I
He
guess
puts one in your shoulder. Let me
Okay.
find my.
I get started by pulling out the from the wheelbarrow my shield and my sword and pull out my disguise because it's not.
I guess at this point we will roll initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah, after I rolled
Um,
damage for this arrow.
What's funny?
After
What's kind of funny to
Yorgos
me
just
is
says
I
out
could
loud,
still.
like,
I
very
feel like I
little
could
shocks me.
still like
Sorry.
at this point.
Oh yeah, you with a nat 20, you
Yeah.
could just walk in if you wanted.
I got 17. Should I just proceed behind him and then help?
You could try.
I
Okay.
with my natural
I'll
20
stay
plus
back.
my
So,
storyline.
if
of
you
the-
were
of the guards
over
being jerks not letting us
15.
in, I could absolutely clamber this back for us.
How much damage did Cordelia take, by the way?
2 plus.
You mean the not
Two.
Cordelia?
So four.
Cordelia.
Okay. Matilda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is where we wait for the machine to fast forward the memory to a more recent one. And we'll continue next week. And you can find all of today's players at the links in today's show notes. Thank you for joining us today, and make sure to tune in next Tuesday for the startling conclusion to our party's search for the true cross. And if you love stories about Assassin's Creed lore, please tell your friends and follow this podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting platform. And if you want to support this podcast and help provide for new episodes, visit my Linktree at linktr.ee/Visions of the Past for links to my Twitter, TikTok, and other social media channels, and for information on how to support this podcast. Until next time, my assassin friends, make sure to follow the Creed. And to those Templars listening, may the Father of Understanding guide you.